I was amazed at the absolute amalgamation of different helmet colors for this team. Everyone has their own color. A lot of different teams represented. All right, there's your microphone when you're ready. It's right next to your pizza roll. Pizza chips. Pizza chips. That's a unique thing, huh? All right, Michael.
Federal Hill. Constantino's on Federal Hill. That's a recommendation for lunch.
That is okay. Did you already check out of the hotel?
No, I got the late checkout.
Oh, you did? How did you do that?
I asked for the late checkout.
Did you give me the late checkout too?
No, but I think we're going to be able to do it.
All right.
Noon is the late checkout.
I would love that. 2 hours of not being a nomad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good.
It's like the whole hustling career.
Right? I'll walk it in. I don't know, fans in the warm room. All right, here we go. We got 2.5 minutes remaining in warm-ups. The shortest warm-ups around. Whereas, like, they're the same age, right? We're good.
And wow, look at our referee. This is what we get for heading it.
Yeah.
Renshaw.
Yeah.
It's a power skating point right here.
It really is. Wow.
All right, all my worries are you.
Well, no concerns are going to get back on the play.
I'm worried about the play keeping up with him.
All right, so you're sending out your link to the Granny Goon Squad?
Yep.
The Goonie Grand Squad?
Granny's Goon Squad. Should we start the broadcast with the bobbleheads?
What's up?
Here's the awkward part about the bobbleheads. There are at least 4. We're off the air, right?
No. All right, so it's official. Forever immortalized in some kind of plastic resin. Oh, what's happened? Did you? Oh, okay. You know, the two of us, we're not able to turn the camera back on ourselves, so the next best option. Look at that hair. So sharp. Thank you to the Husks for a pretty special gift. Very unique. Right? Yeah, I don't really bob too much. It's not good for the camera. You're the one that's always bouncing around. Camera jitter. All right, we got a whistle here. We're going to play hockey. New England Regionals coming your way. Semi-final round, for which Northwest Icehawks are taking on the West Warwick Blues, is it? Or is it just the Rhode Island Blues?
I think it's Junior Blues.
Junior Blues. Yeah, there they are. All right, I've appreciated there's been no music for any of these games too, so that helps our copyright cause.
Library silent.
It has been really, really frighteningly silent. And a lot of times these barns, right, with the curved roof. What was that?
The sound is traveling. It's just, I think it's the normal thing that we're hearing.
But it just, like comes along the edge, right? And usually, like, you can hear everything from the bench in these old style barns like this, right?
You know what I'm tempted to start doing right now?
What's that?
I'm tempted to say, like, Let's get it started in ha. Let's get it started in here.
No, we don't need to.
That's not,
No. Just keep to your pizza chips.
All right.
All right, so coming at you from Cranston West. Not West Cranston, but Cranston West.
This is not Cranston West. This is just Cranston.
I know, but like Cranston West plays.
Cranston East also plays here.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, the Thunderbolts. A lot of hockey around here in Rhode Island, as evidenced by both of the schools in town having their own teams.
That is pretty cool. Cranston, one of the larger one of the larger cities, right?
I think so.
And 2 high schools.
All right. So
Sox get back to work. Heslin throws one to net. That's gloved in.
I wonder
10
if
seconds in.
any 2 players on this Junior Blues team have the same color helmet.
I have seen a couple.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's a
I
few.
think there's 2 black ones at least, and
Okay.
maybe 2 whites. I think. No, there's only 1 white.
There are a lot of different colors, though.
Yes. And I did see yesterday one of the players on his nameplate says blue.
That's terrific.
That's my boy, blue, right?
Yes.
You know.
I wonder what that means. Does that mean that these kids played for other organizations in the past? Or they're not high school players, right? Maybe they are in Rhode
I think
Island.
they might be. Yeah,
Maybe they
might
are
be playing for their local team.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. It's just Connecticut
Or
with that.
maybe they came back. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Maybe
question.
prep school.
Oh, maybe they don't have the same CIAC type rules.
Right. Like.
Because I know New York State, you can
Right.
play on a youth team and be on your high school
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
So.
We've got terrific hair from 37 and a good strong
flow.
poke check.
As him peels it off the wall, he looks to try to get it back over. Shoveling that back in is Croft. Sorry, I missed that shot. Heslin again. Heslin's doing a lot of work here, Mike.
Yeah, a little fakey there from him.
Followed up by Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk and Heslin out together. So we got some partial change there, maybe. And that's going to come all the way down for an icing call.
All right.
And Tristan Canton between the pipes for the Icehawks.
Well, it's not a great sign for the Junior Blues that the first shift had to end with the let's just take an ice. But I guess it happens.
No, but
Let's take note of Renshaw, our one of our referees. Fantastic skater.
we'll keep a camera on Renshaw.
Yeah.
Big boy there for the Blues.
Yeah.
He's no junior. Blues enter the zone, coming inside. And Blues get one in for 73, fires. Puts that one low, glove side on Camp. Sneaks it by him.
Well,
And green helmet.
green helmet.
For number 73.
He had that puck in pretty tight on Tristan Camp, and
Yep.
he had a minute to stare at it too.
He sure did. Coming up ice. And,
Yeah, that's a lot to ask of your goaltender.
Another one, a little tip in. And, that one tips up
Nervy
into
moments.
the rough.
Nervy moments here.
But keep in mind, Camp of the 3 games played one of the periods from the 3 games, right?
Yep.
So it was good to see him in there and combine for the shutout with Malpe yesterday.
Wasn't feeling well earlier in the week.
That's right. The pressure from Hayden Smith backed up, and Icehawks' effort for an escape in the zone. And press. Getting sticky there, but he's got to peel back, cover his point. A little disorganized here for Icehawks, bumping shoulders with each other. Some pressure here from the Blues. Blues step in, Kowalczyk comes to it.
That was an important play by Kowalczyk.
Kowalczyk achieves his own shot, and goalie to the side. Goalie moving this way and that. Nice step down coming from Husk. Angles. He gets the attention of 2 Blues.
Ayers did real well with that pass from Kowalczyk.
Big pass up, but it's going to be an ice, and that'll come back down into the Blues zone.
Ice looks beautiful this morning, JT.
Well, it's nice when you have a Zamboni driver.
I thought how long until there's a Zamboni Roomba?
Wow. I think you just invented something.
It can't be too long, right?
I would think like you should do that at night, or at least a Zamboni Roomba edger, right? And that one comes back to the Tendy.
Croft with the shot.
Gets down to it.
Rebound to Taylor. Taylor puts it on net, but goalie makes a second save, and we'll have a face-off to the Junior Blues goaltender's right. Clears the zone for Croft.
Tight shot here. Croft is going this way and that. He comes to the center. And a little unconventional, but he achieves an exit. Croft still with it. He sends it up in. Number 40 for the Blues. Gets it out to neutral. Wolf's going to try to win that foot race. Wolf tracks into the corner. And the Blues working along the wall, get it to point. Shot. And that one captured in the breadbasket by Camp.
You know, that aggressive closing of the gap, in basketball we call it a responsible closeout.
Yep.
By Carson Rainey. That was important there.
Responsible closeout. Wow, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you flail, right, like if you get out of control,
Yeah.
then you put yourself in a position to commit a penalty or a foul or just to get beat on a deke, right?
Right.
Oh, good vision by Press.
Press gets
Heslin's
to
in, only 2 to beat.
And he's got the outside. Coming back over is Smith.
Heslin really
on the far side, sorry.
That was Shook, yeah. Heslin really distributing the puck these last 2 days.
Shook gets back on sides. Heslin back in the zone. Heslin absolutely smushed into the wall.
Disbelief.
Yep.
Disbelief.
We're letting him play, Mike. Renshaw's back there, though. Oh, loose puck. And corralled by Prest. Going the other way with it. That comes back up front. Obstructed view there for Camp. And number 4 shoots from the point.
Tristan Camp, if he didn't have his coffee, he's awake now.
Another step down. And the Blues get an onslaught of shots here.
Well, there's clearly an intensity to this game.
First time these two have been matched up, because I know Rowe and Heslin chapping at it.
Intensity of this game, JT, that the last night's matchup did not have.
Yes. What was that, an 8-2 game?
No, that was the first one.
Looks like we got ourselves a penalty coming. And that's going to come the way of the Icehawks. There's a touch up there.
Four is being told to shut it.
And
Heslin is going to the box. Roughing call.
And Heslin was definitely, after that big smush on the side wall there,
yeah.
I feel like Heslin's been was pretty frustrated, trying to find someone by which to share his frustration, shall we say. That's going to put the Blues on the power play. Easy there, Michael. We got a live mic here.
I dropped my coffee. That's what happened. It didn't spill.
Michael Clark. Blues shovel over, turn it, work behind the net. Number 73, the goal scorer there. He tries to turn it. Wolf says no. Wolf's going to try to get to it. He tries to keep goal side, keep him out, pin down the wall. Kowalczyk underneath it. Kowalczyk, such effort. And that one's going to escape the zone. Might be Renshaw Clark for the ice and the front manager.
My friend who was visiting yesterday, who watches tons and tons of hockey, he came in a penalty kill for the Hawks, and he said, "Why was that icing called?"
Oh.
I said, "Well,
got to throw him for a loop, right?"
And I think he's got a 20-year-old who played youth hockey, maybe older than that, 23, and I think it was not that way.
That's wild. Yeah, I can see the confusion.
Yeah. Okay, we've got Caden Smith taking the face-off here on the penalty kill for the Hawks. Smith engages the other center. Wolf comes away with it, chips it out of the zone. We have a coming ice call.
That puck up on end.
Does run 4 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, favorite uncle down in the corner there.
The old FU.
Yes. Offensively minded. He does the walk, the offensive walk. All right, penalty halfway expired. 44 seconds remaining on the PK here for the Hawks. Ruff gets to it. Ruff's going to try to get along the wall, get to pass Shucker up. But Shook shovels it out. And
no ice.
No ice this time. And Smith's going to chase.
20 seconds to go on the penalty. 10 minutes to go in the period. Shook engages.
Yeah, he's persistent. That one gets by Smith in the neutral. Thrown back in by Wolf.
10 seconds in the penalty.
And this will put Heslin, looks like he's coming to the bench.
Croft has the puck. He's got Taylor.
And marked the man out of the box, but it's Taylor here and coming from the bench. That's one thing we've seen with this Icehawks team. They won't start the physicality, but they will definitely answer if called upon. So you might see that, Mike.
Yeah, and this is a team of big kids from New Hampshire.
Oh, loose puck. Comes around, Shook there. Shook tripped, and looks like a penalty coming the way of the Blues. And DeRozo touches up, and that'll put a Blue into the box.
You know what? Renshaw, the referee, is stealing the show right here. He's got a classy, demonstrative call.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's on his way to the next level,
Well,
JT.
I think Renshaw might be at the next level if he's got a nameplate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think that means? What level is he refereeing at?
Probably an NCAA level. Just throwing the patch on.
He looks like a young kid.
Or maybe AHL, maybe Providence Bruins.
Yeah, okay.
It's just also a high level.
Yep.
There's no Bruins games happening today, but there are Icehawks games happening right.
Croft can't quite turn that one.
Yeah.
Power play looking comfortable and effective like it did last night. A lot of consecutive passes.
There it is. Open net. And looking to follow up with it. And no goal. It's waved off, and
Croft and Wolf with
Croft
chances.
is going to survey the scene there. Croft is going to inspect, and that puck is peeled out of the net, but waves off, no goal. Fans in the corner are pretty impressed, but
I just put my coffee down, JT, and I didn't drop it.
this time.
Yep.
31 seconds into the penalty, getting a lot of good scoring chances, working from the outside. Blues are happy to give some space on the out along the wall. Drop off from Croft to Heslin.
It's a design play here with Heslin and Croft.
Yep. Shot. Rebound straight up in the air. Follow up. And looking for the reset there is Heslin. He pulls it back out as to avoid the clear from the Blues. Pressing the outside. This is a pretty impressive PP one line here, Mike. A lot of skill on the ice right now for the Icehawks.
It's a productive power play in terms of passes and shots, but no goals.
We got some men on odd man rush there, and line change for the Blues, and looking to capitalize on that with the Icehawks. And wearing his bow tie as a ponytail. And final seconds tick off. Penalty.
And both teams have killed a penalty.
Nice shot by Heslin. Poke that one free. Shot from Heslin. And
Heslin wearing his neck guard that way. It reminds me of a story, high school football story. A player with no legs.
yeah.
Ohio high school football being told at halftime that he can't play because he isn't wearing thigh pads. And he came out in the second half with his thigh pads taped to his chest.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So Heslin is wearing his neck guard. It's not around his neck, though.
I'm sure that's going to be a rule in the rule book. That one sneaks by Camp there, and it's going to be an icing call. It'll come all the way down. Quite a few icings. I think 3 or 4 icings so far, right?
Yeah. Speaks to the pressure that both of these teams are putting themselves under.
Yep. Face-off draws back for the Blues. Looks to work along the wall. Shem comes down for D. Comes back to Taylor. Taylor and Durso pursued center ice with Husk along the wall. Taylor comes back out. And looks like Husk looking to engage a little bit. And Husk wants no part of it. Just skates away.
Hopefully Renshaw is going to do some of those skating moves that I want to see some of those.
Well, we do get a nice cut at the second.
Yeah,
after
so
the second period.
he's going to be able to warm up and
come back out there and.
All right, press to Delmonico. Delmonico has Kowalczyk. Husk and Press patrolling the blue line. The Blues going the other way.
Pass there, number 71. He's going to chase into the corner. He's got Press on him.
Blues get a D-line change.
Press with pressure. They send another one below the goal line. And with help there is Delmonico. Delmonico frees it out. Gets it to Smith. Smith's going to come up ice. Smith outside. Smith along the wall. Smith is a pretty heavy player. Oh, wild one there from Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk gets it up in the air and snagged out of the air.
You know, Delmonico was ready to take a swing at that.
Yep.
I liked his chances if that puck snuck through.
I've seen a lot of rebounds, a lot of stuff like up in the air.
Yeah.
This whole weekend, right?
Icehawks getting a lot of zone time. No goals yet.
Oh, nice idea. As Mike Kowalczyk's off to say. Kowalczyk still stabbing at it.
Kowalczyk's so effective in those puck battles.
King, one of the largest ones on the ice there. He's got Mancini in the center. Big rebound. Followed up. Big pad save on that rebound shot. Another shot. That one miscue there from big guy.
Teddy Kowalczyk lifting sticks all over the place. Icehawk wings pinching down pretty hard.
Nice job by the Blues to keep the zone there. That was a funky one. Press to Durso. Durso up to Heslin.
Only one man to beat.
Heslin tries to cut back the other way. And his defender.
That's a good play by that Blues defender.
Yep.
We know that's not easy.
Mancini's going to play it off the wall. And Shem there. Shem trying to take away some space, put himself between the goal and the puck. Dangerous one there. Somehow from Heslin to
Camp just escorts it across the crease.
Yep. Just slows everything down. Kind of fascinating how that all works, Mike. Shot from what's that? Wolf there. Shem tries to get it back to Shook, but DeRuzzo there in the middle. And DeRuzzo says, I can try to get it to neutral zone, but get an offsides call. There you go. Renshaw will take the drop the puck.
Yeah, 16, the red helmeted D for the Blues is going to be one to watch. I think the Icehawks' best chances might come when he's on the bench. Mowbray.
Yep.
Shook to Heslin. Renshaw jumps 4 feet in the air.
That play comes up ice. Runzo again in the zone. We can keep him outside.
Mowbray with a chance.
Nice pass up to Durso. Durso's got Heslin. Durso's going to carry it wide. Gets it over to Heslin. Heslin has to reach back for it. That one clogged up by the Blues. Durso, nice back check. Coming by, bringing pressure. That pad save comes over to Wolf. Wolf feeds it back up to Shook. And just trying to get an escapement. And Blues keep it in. Blues have been pesky on the blue line. Camp races for it. I think he might have gotten a stick on it. That's going to go wide. Might be, oh no, it's going to be served up right in the slot there. Oh, coming down! And fortune favors the prepared. And bringing pressure. Tender comes up to play it. And little miscue there. And I'm not even sure that.
What an unusual goal, JT.
I've never seen one like that. We've seen a lot of hockey.
And Shook plays it from the D zone off the boards. I think if the goaltender had let it go, it was going to be an ice. I don't think Heslin was going to get there, but he did have to come out and play it because it was close.
Yep.
And he was in a no-win situation, and he didn't win.
Yep. Well, like we say, I remember saying as a coach too, make them make a mistake, add that pressure and you take away that time and space.
Totally. Pressure is.
But a lot of times that isn't play for the goalie. I mean, the play for the goalie is to make that and step up on it.
Yeah.
Right? But I think it just had a funky little hop to it too, right? It wasn't just a flat ice, and also like kind of an off speed. right?
Yep.
That's coming back over to the Icehawks net. And Taylor tries to beat it off the wall. Durso's got to reach into it. We got bodies on the wall.
This is a little squirt hockey right there.
The best flow in the team pulls it off the wall. Comes back over. And speaking of the best flow, he gets a shot there, and Camp stones it.
A lot of good
sequence there for the Blues, Mike.
Yeah, a lot of stick skill for this Blues team. And you know, thinking back to that Heslin goal that I think probably went off his knee or his shin, another part of it was that for a moment it looked like it might go on net, I think, right?
Yeah.
So the goaltender had to decide, is this coming on net? It wasn't, but it was close. It was a very odd angle. Okay, 5-on-5 hockey. Wolf rims it. Smith, Delmonico. Blues, centering pass, nobody there. Wolf does his patented two-handed poke check.
Oh, nice strip there from Delmonico. Flowmeister gets to it. That comes back over the weak side.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to read Flowmeister's name, but he's number 37, and he's a strong player. Horseman, okay, yeah.
Horseman got a main there.
Yeah.
All right, number 37. Sure, he's Chevin.
Yeah.
And he's hanging up high, too. He's going to be persistent in there. Another one comes over, backside. Looking for that back door with a tip.
Wolf gets out of the way of it smartly so he doesn't put it on net accidentally.
Nice clear by Kowalczyk to get it up to Smith. And they turn in the wall. Get into it a little bit. Heslin feeds up to the top. And another good idea. And Camp is going to play this. And he's got to get back to his net. And that... Goalie's showing they can come up and play it.
That was a tricky moment.
Should or not is a different story.
That was a tricky moment. You don't really want your goaltender in a puck battle 8 feet from the crease.
Shot and get it deep was the instruction from Coach Delmonico, and Blake Delmonico gets it as deep as you can. It's a net.
Minute 10 to go here in the first period. A lot of ones up on the board, JT. Maybe you could show the board there.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, 1-1 in the first. 1:10 to go.
Yeah, 91's taking the face-off.
Heslin, Durso, Shook, Shem, and Croft.
Those are behind the net. Goalie playing really deep here. Deep in his crease there. Big guy feeds it over. Again, playing it off the wall. Shem picked it back up to Durso. Durso gets that deep. 45 seconds remain in the first period. Heslin's going to try to get angle to it. Referee right next to him. Heslin to Durso. Durso's got to chase that. And he's going to get sandwiched. One of the Blues with the blue helmet. He gets it up ice. Mancini coming inside. Mancini gets it over the far side. Loose puck. Cleared by Croft. Croft got the save there. Another one comes over. Still a bouncing puck. Shook again with the trip.
I love Renshaw. Renshaw's just shaking his head as soon as he goes.
Yeah, no.
You think I didn't see it? I saw it.
That's right. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds. And that puck will drift out to neutral. And that sound will be the end of the first period. Now, first period all knotted up here. 1-1, Mike, with the equalizer.
That was a competitive period of hockey, JT.
Sure was.
And
I believe the Blues played, if any, the Blues played
West Haven.
West Haven, right?
I think it was a 5-3 West Haven win, if I'm remembering correctly.
Okay. Look at you. Look at you with stats and stuff in your head. How about that? Yeah, so West Haven going 3-0 on their side of the bracket, right? So
yep.
They were, right? They
playing
were,
right now against the other New Hampshire team?
Yeah, the Manchester team. We're taking on the Dunn team, which is ironic because the two New Hampshire teams, the better of the two, Manchester won, New Hampshire won, actually lost their games, but the runner-up team was the other New Hampshire team. They won 2 of their
interesting.
3 games.
Okay,
so
and those are the Blues.
Those are the Manchester Flame Dunn team.
Oh, right. This is the New Hampshire one. The Blues are New Hampshire one.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Blues are Rhode Island.
Oh, they are?
Oh yeah, Rhodey.
Oh, thanks. All right, thank you. Yep. So New Hampshire 2 moved on. New Hampshire 1 did not.
That's right.
This is Rhode Island.
That's right.
Got it. Thanks.
Junior Blues.
So these kids slept in their own beds last night.
They sure did. They sure did. The Junior Blues. Lucky.
I don't know. My bed was terrific. How was yours?
I don't know. It was good except for the guy snoring in it. Like, who was me? he's
Thanks for clarifying.
He's getting jabbed
Got
in the
it.
gut.
Got it.
So, not the most restful sleep.
Okay.
Probably not for the other person who was jabbing me.
It was a shared negative experience.
For sure. It was tough when I woke up and it was 11:30, and I think I went to bed at 11:20. So I'm like, wait, what's going on?
That's never good.
No, that was the start of it.
You're wide awake.
That was the start of it.
You think it's 6 a.m. It's
Don't worry, I slept at a Holiday Inn Express.
Yeah.
It's all good. Actually, we read some of the reviews on the way up here of the Holiday Inn Express. Absolutely comical.
What'd you get?
Oh, just so much good stuff. It was like, one of them was like something about having to move furniture. I'm like, I don't come on vacation to have to move furniture.
Were they like asking people for help on their way in to move furniture in the lobby? Your bed's almost all set. We just need you to move it in.
Yeah.
A lot of people smoking cigarettes outside the hotel.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
We appreciate that.
Icehawks going left to right in the blue uniforms, and the Blues in the white uniforms going right to left.
Oh, look at that. Renshaw waving a lot of washouts there. Leslie comes around, surveys the scene, feeds it back up, and we got a penalty coming here, and Cam sees it. Oh, nice job by Croft to throw that one. Might be a little wide, but gloved out of the air. And
I didn't see the penalty, JT, did you?
I didn't either, but there's a crazy washout, but it looks like a slashing call.
Washout, you thought it was offsides?
Well, the washout, Renshaw was very deliberately washing out, but must have been the backman calling the penalty because Camp, that's a hustle to get from the far bench.
He was moving.
Yeah.
Skating great today.
So I knew that's the only way my peripheral.
The washout would be just that it's a clean entry.
It's nothing.
Right.
Yeah. But I think the backman might have called the slash.
Ah, okay.
Another one coming back over. Power play here for the Hawks. 130 to work with. And press shot. He hammers that one in. Goalie gets down to it. Nice location there for press.
Nice eyes and delivery on the forehand side of Press. Press did well with it, but I think he'd like to have it back. I think he's going to bury that one more often than not.
We've seen that as kind of a set play here. Press is the man. He's going to take those, send him on the ice. Oh, puck's loose. Yeah, we got an Icehawks power play goal. And cleaning up a little bit of loose change there.
John Croft.
Right?
John Croft.
John Croft. There we go.
Yep.
Croft stepping in. Oh, that's right, because on the power play, he's playing up high.
Yep.
And he gets his first of the weekend in his second game, right?
Yeah, so Press puts it on net hard, stick save, untended puck in the top of the crease, and everybody gunning for that puck, and Croft gets to it first and
that's a second power play goal, right?
puts the loose change in.
No,
that was even strength.
It was a goal. It was a funky
Yeah,
goal.
yeah.
Right. And
Well, how often do you see
Heslin
take that shot? How often do you see Heslin take that shot? He's one-on-one.
That far
I'm not
out?
saying it's a bad play, right?
No.
It's just an unusual play for him.
Oh, absolutely.
He's one-on-one. He's above the dot, and
my script was already going.
Totally.
Down around the net.
I thought it was going through his legs twice.
Shoveling that back into Shem. Comes back to him again. Blocked. Durso along the wall. Howe and Shem tangle a little bit before the goal line. Heslin comes back. He collects. Feeds it up to Shook. Shook wearing a lot of snow after making some snow angels in that last play.
Oh, you see Renshaw? Oh my gosh.
You are a fan of the goalie or of the refs.
Oh,
right?
you can't not watch this guy.
Yeah.
He can show up as late as he wants, as far as I'm concerned.
We have seen such amazing talent this season. It's been a long season, by the way. But, we have seen so much cool talent. Whether it's the organist at the EJ finals.
Oh wow.
Right?
You mean the organist, scorekeeper, announcer?
And I went over to just say how awesome he was, and he's like, yeah, whatever, I'm just doing my thing.
Okay, you may think this is normal, but no one else in America is doing this.
Yeah, right?
Score sheet, scoreboard, announcer, literally playing the keyboard.
Organ. Let's call it an organ. Let's call it what it is.
All right.
I mean, it's not exactly.
And I mean, just incredible. All right, we have an incredible game here, 2-1 Icehawks. Caden Smith gets it deep. He's going to chase. Kowalczyk behind the net, his danger zone.
Feeds to the front. Croft sees it. He tries to step in. He's going to keep it wide, and he'll bring it back. And he's going to use and outlet it over to Husk. Husk is looking for the hinge, but he'll come back over the D-man. Croft and Husk working well together. Gets it up to Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk and Delmonico. And Kowalczyk's going to throw that up into the zone, make some chaos, and throw Caden Smith into the mix. Shot. And it's wide. Puck's still moving. Kowalczyk, diagonal. Tries to get it up to Smith, who's the head man. And Smith with some good giddy up. Smith is going to add pressure. But good puck movement from the Blues here, Mike. And speaking of Blue, that's my boy, Blue.
JT, as two people who literally picked these kids up the ice when they fell 40 times a practice when they were 5 years old,
Yep.
It is so satisfying to watch them make 6-7 passes, find time and space, control the puck.
We were just trying to keep them standing up and ice walking, right?
Yeah.
Goalie playing up high there and block shot. Outside, Blues. Corral that. Camp redirects it behind the net. And
Great vision by Wolf.
assisting him with that behind the net work. Love that tippy tap that comes off the wall. That's been a set play to achieve an exit. 47 drops a heavy check there to Taylor.
Jackson Taylor
sometimes that'll get under his skin for sure.
And it will not convince him to shy away. That's not his move, and we love him for it.
Not in his game plan.
No.
DeRusso dumps that. He gets a change. Going back around. Blues dump it off to the point. Camp tracks it over.
That was a difficult chance.
Yeah, blocker save though. Looking for a clear. And pops it out to the neutral. And that
Great job by Ayers.
The Blues to collect here and try to regroup.
All right, this is Ayers, Rainey, and Taylor, backed by Press and Wolf.
They do have a good three-man front here that they'll run.
Yeah, they do.
1, 2, and 3 all in a line. So Icehawks will be wise to mark that up and watch that back door. Delmonico's still calling for the change.
Wolf is in.
Try to carry it. He uses his feet to help it. Oh, nice idea from Wolf. He sent it in on the ice. Runs it a little wide on the far side.
That was a long and disjointed change for the Hawks.
Yep. Comes back over, bouncing puck, rebound. Six sees it. Comes back over to Durso. Durso works. And Heslin achieves an entry, but not before it comes back out. D-men. Pretty fast-paced action here, Mike. 11 minutes remaining in the second. Durso, high rising shot, and helmet save. And some frustration from the Blues, getting tangled up with Shook and Howe. How could that be?
They have a Howe playing for the Blues. That's great.
Still there, loose puck, still stabbing at it. Wolf throws it over and makes some more, make a nuisance of it. Shot from Press. Oh, that had some weight to it. Only a 6-ounce puck, but that seemed like it had a whole pound of energy behind it.
Yes.
Wolf in the zone. Comes around, and Heslin goes the other way with it. He's got some ideas. That one from Press is blocked up high. Wolf shot on the ice. Loose puck. Again.
Wow, what a sequence. What a sequence.
So many saves, so many rebounds, so many shots. And actually, that's the escape hatch. Oh, we got a 2-on-none here. And tough change. Oh, wow. And grabbed out of the air by the Blues Tendy. Wow, a 2-on-0. Tough change for the Blues. They were pinned in their zone. They're coming back out. They try to
I think in his wildest dreams, Thomas Heslin cannot imagine not scoring in that situation.
Right. Wow, excellent effort there by the junior Blues tender.
What a sequence.
And he had Durso too. He had Durso right next
He did,
to him, right?
not quite as much space.
They were pretty
it
tight.
wasn't exactly how you'd want to set up a 2-on-0 just because of the situation.
Well, that was just a crazy sequence happening right after all that pressure.
Oh yeah.
Right? And it looks like an offsides call. Kowalczyk about a 20 yards
In
into
soccer,
the zone.
we'd call that a through pass, but it didn't quite work there. I want to go back for a second to a sequence just about a minute and a half ago. There's a huge scrum on the far side of the ice. Shot, rebound to Wolf, and Wolf could have made a D-to-D pass to Press, which would have been a good play in a lot of situations, but he recognizes the mess in front of the goal and just throws it back in just to see what happens. I loved it.
That's what I just said. It's just trying to create a nuisance.
Yeah, we're not going to give them time to get situated.
That's like when you have a pool in your yard and they call it an attractive nuisance. Like, I don't know, if I throw the puck over there, maybe that'll make an attractive nuisance for somebody to do something with, right?
Yeah.
That's a legal term, actually.
Yes.
Attractive nuisance.
It also applies to pole vault mats.
It also applies to you, too. You're pretty attractive, but you are a nuisance. So. Heavy pad save there. And this Tendy, we saw him yesterday. He does yeoman's work in that crease.
This goaltender here?
Oh, yeah. I think so.
What's his last name?
I don't know. They have two, but what was playing yesterday?
Yeah, okay.
I have to think it might have been the same guy.
And this goaltender's making some saves, especially with that glove.
Yeah, yep.
If you'd allowed me to make an in-game bet on the chances of Thomas Hessen scoring on that 2-on-0, I would have.
Oh, that was minus 10,000.
Yeah.
And you just lost $10,000 to win 100.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, I think that was closed. That line was closed. They wouldn't have even given that to you.
Correct. All right, some of the big kids for the Blues are out on the ice right now.
King, Blue.
Some of these local kids have been eating at some of the many Italian bakeries around town because a lot of big kids.
That's some big boys.
The rink is quiet again, JT.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well, you're not.
That big tube above the rink of the ice has to be moving the air just quietly.
Yes.
All right. 5-on-5 hockey. 8 minutes to go here in the second period. Taylor is out there.
Wolf angles for position and possession.
Rainey, Ayers, Wolf, Huss.
Trying to get it by King. Rainey unable to. King walks it in. King at the dot. And that comes back over. And Rainey clears it up. Yeah, looks like you got one hanging back here for the Blues, number 12. Pretty even-sized benches here, Mike.
Yeah.
I think each team was afforded up to 18 skaters.
Okay.
And they were asked to have 2 goaltenders. And it looks like we have a hand pass coming the way of the Blues. So we'll have a face-off outside the zone and Renshaw.
I'm not trying to make anything of it, JT, but it is interesting. We've got all standing on the Blues bench and almost all sitting on the Hawks bench. When it's your 67th game of the season, you can be allowed a moment to sit. We do have one Blues.
I think that at basketball, actually.
What's that?
Where they'll sit the players, they'll bring chairs out for the players.
Yeah, right.
I think that's so smart. Like,
yeah.
Because it also focuses them, too.
Yes.
Right? So, like, when your coach is talking to you, you saw that earlier in the season, too. Some coaches come out on the ice.
yeah.
Right? Press redirects that one at the penalty box. I don't know what that puck did, but it's in the box right now. And it looks like I'm not going to serve the penalty. It'll get fished out.
I thought it was supposed to be a minute and a half once you go in.
I guess not. I guess it wasn't on the board yet. So
we've got one jersey out there, JT, for the Blues that is different. I'm going to try and figure out who it is.
Okay. Press sees that one.
Horseman and Press are a good match.
Shook nice escape patch. And going right up the middle here is Hesling. And Durso with him. Durso tries to get it over to the center. Heslin's still with it. He's getting the attention of 2, if not 3.
Shook making a mess in the top of the crease.
That leaves Press unmarked. Press there. And Press still stabbing at it. And Horseman. And getting that up ice are the Blues.
Wow, look at that by Camp. Incredible work.
Plays it out. Camp gets the clear, I think, almost single-handedly, right?
Yeah.
And
what a job by Camp to come out.
No offsides call? I thought that puck was going up ice.
I did too. But I have a feeling that Renshaw is not wrong.
Renshaw is never wrong.
Forechecking hard.
The funky Zamboni door, that bounce, some weird bounces over there. And looking for the onsides, and Blake Delmonico achieves it. Blake Delmonico is going to come in the corner, tries to get it back over to sorry, not Hesling. follow a lot going on here.
How did Kowalczyk deliver that puck so well?
Right. That might be an ice if it's not on net. It's on net, though. And Camp passes it back out. The blue player gets to it.
Goalies playing the puck does not come without risk.
Nope. It's a risk-reward situation, Mike. But you know what? Would you rather right now have a face-off in your zone with a cover? Or do you want to be working transition? So
absolutely.
That's the pace of hockey we're playing right now. 5:55 remaining in the second period. Again, there'll be an ice cut after the first. Or sorry, after the second period here. So okay, Zamboni driver is here. All right, that ice is going to bring that all the way down into the zone, and face-off will be to the left of Tristan Camp.
Got it. You know what's interesting? These Italian bakeries don't sell coffee products. A lot of them. There's no espresso.
Really?
It's all about the baked goods.
Huh.
Yeah. All right, Wolf lifts a stick, but still a shot gets on Camp. Requires a pad save.
Over. Airs up on the wing. Rainey's still working at it. Rainey achieves an exit. Rainey's going to chase. And he's got Taylor with him as well, Jackson Taylor on the other side. Rainey's smushed on the wall. And coming back, comes to Shem at center ice.
Rainey took an elbow up high.
And looks like that might have hit a leg or something along the Icehawks bench.
He's got a stinger there, I think.
Shook was coming to. Oh, we're going to.
Yeah. Rainey took a hard hit. Looked like an elbow got high, but he's holding his. It looks like his elbow makes me think it's like a kind of a stinger.
Oh, really?
Or a funny bone.
Yeah, he did get
something.
He got pressed up in the wall there.
Josh Shook helps clear the equipment. Carson Rainey wins a difficult puck battle at neutral ice to get that deep. Wolf and Shem are behind Durso, Shook, and Heslin. Shook to Heslin. Clean entry.
That was a shot. He tried to find that low corner.
Yeah. Heslin really giving a lot of variety to the Blues here.
Yeah. You kind of have to here. The goalie's so good.
Yeah. And a lot of strong D for the Blues, too.
Shem at the Cranston West crest. Pulls back all the way into the D zone.
Is that what you saw, West crest? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I always love when the puck crosses the crest of the ice. You know?
Uh-huh. Oh, right there at center ice. I gotcha.
Shook and DeRuzzo. They tangle up a little bit. It always sounds louder when sticks hit the glass.
Yep.
All right, Shem smushed as well. That's coming up. Heslin's got Shook. Shook the headman. Shook running a little bit further up. And still with it. Shook sticks with it. Oh, there's the intuitiveness. Heslin tries to roof that one. Runs a little high.
Yeah,
backhand.
Had an opening.
Oh, just frustrating the Blues to no end. And waved off and tipped. And right coming back into the zone of the Blues, we're bringing pressure. Howe coming to press. 2 on press. Durso's got to come help out. Walter tries to win that race to the wall. He does. Heslin's going to give some pressure and he'll peel off.
That's a smart play by Heslin, the way he cleared that zone safely.
Well, you got to get back on the plate too, you know. Not all forechecks, it's also back checks here, right?
All right, we got an untended blue at the top of the crease. Press picks him up now.
And that one sneaks almost over the blue line. And Horseman with the shot, and that one stuffed out by Camp.
It's a highly competitive situation here, JT. 3:19 to go in the second period of this New England semifinal. Kind of feel like we're in a Mighty Ducks movie right now. Just for a moment, I had a thought about that.
Oh, that's what Tiffany says here. Remember, other states play for the town and the club team. That's why many helmets. This is their town team, so it changes depending on who shows up.
Say it again.
So they do play for their high school teams.
Okay.
All right, Icehawks on the attack. Oh, nice idea by Smith, and just the edge of that.
That was going in.
Stick, right?
That was going in.
That stick got the save there.
That was a knob save.
Right?
Incredible.
That's why the goalies make the knobs as big as they do. It definitely was the shaft there. I think of that.
Yeah.
And nice placement from Smith. Smith had the game winner in the first game this weekend.
That was a great shot.
Yep. Looks like an interference call coming the way of the Icehawks, and that'll be Teddy Kowalczyk. I'm not exactly
Jeez, I didn't see it.
proud of that moment. I think he just pinched him off on the wall and just went through.
Okay,
It's an interference call.
All right.
I'm not going to argue that. Yeah, so she said, and they play for their town and club team. That's why so many helmets. This is their town team, so it changes depending on who shows up.
So is Tiffany Delmonico listening to the broadcast here in the rink?
I don't think so. I don't know.
She's here in Rhode Island, right?
Oh, maybe, or sometimes Brett will chime in too. Brett usually will watch the broadcast and
Okay.
give us some good insight. But he'll usually chat us up too.
Under his own name?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, Mancini is in neutral zone. Blue enters.
Big boy, Blue.
Little confusion there for the Blues. Looked like they were getting a change.
Well, I think when Blue gets that puck, he's throwing it to net, and they're going to chase up. And then see how quickly Mancini was already back up into the zone, and he was giving pressure to Camp the second that puck was at his stick. So that's a set play, I got to think. 68 seconds. PK here for the Icehawks.
Heslin, Croft, Wolf, and I think Shook out there trying to kill this penalty for the Hawks. Renshaw's going to drop it.
Horseman with it. Horseman surveys. Goes the other way with it. A lot of traffic up high. Sitting right along the top of the crease. King tries to get it back in. Wolf efforts to get to it. Opportune stick lift there from Heslin. Puck trails over.
All these Icehawks have their heads on a swivel.
Sure do.
That's why they're out there in this penalty kill.
By Heslin. Shot. Comes over to the side. Oh, pulled off. Oh, waved off and then called a goal. And the Junior Blues strike on the power play. We got a 2-2 game here, Mike.
We sure do. A lot of twos up on the board now.
One of the D-men, right, and reached in to try to pull that.
Yeah, and I think it was pulled out initially, and then after that save, it was put back in because Camp was still scrambling.
On the other side, right?
Yeah. All right, 2-2.
1:37 remaining in the second. Again, pretty hotly contested battle here, and I think both teams will appreciate the ice cut that will come after this. End of this period. Delmonico shows that once in net. And taking shots from left and right. Comes to the bread basket.
Did you
2-2? There we go. So just like we had 1-1 and 1, and we got 2-2.
Under 2 minutes to go. Remaining. All right, Kowalczyk takes the face-off. He's got Delmonico and Shem with him. Shem now playing some forward. Was playing some D earlier. Now playing some forward.
Okay. Croft and Wolf backing up the D line there.
Delmonico spying as Shem and Kowalczyk battle.
That one squirts out, comes back out along the wall, the Zamboni door. Fed over to Mancini. Mancini gets it deep, and Camp tees it up for Wolf. Croft comes back to it. 45 seconds remain in the second period here. Croft is going to carry it.
Wolf winds the machine.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Wolf. Miles Wolf in the zone. Wolf evasive. He's going to help up front. Delmonico there. He turns and shoots it.
Incredible move by Wolf.
He looks pretty gassed, I'll tell you that, though. He's getting back on it. Shot. And gloved.
Did you pay any attention, JT, to the game before this game?
It looks like the referee talking to number 8 there.
What'd you see?
No, it was just he got into it with Camp, and Camp gave him a little tap with a stick.
He's not going to shy away from that situation.
No, he won't, but he will usually not start it. So.
All right, 19 seconds to go. A lot can happen. Croft doesn't win the puck.
Turn.
So much action in front of Camp.
Shovel back up front, loose puck in the slot, still loose. And Press is going to throw it to center. And we got ourselves a hockey game here, Mike.
Sure do.
2-2 at the end of the second. And the Zamboni door's open, and both teams to make their way to their dressing rooms. We'll go to mute for a little bit. All right. Well, if you're just tuning in, get your second cup of coffee, right? Get more hockey. Brew
Yeah.
yourself a second batch, or get down to the Italian bakery and
No hockey there. Or no coffee there.
no coffee though. Get yourself some pastries. Are you gonna eat one of these or no?
One of the pizza chips?
Yeah.
You want one?
No. But right now, I had 2 automatic pancakes today.
Automatic?
Yeah, the pancake machine at the hotel.
It's automatic.
Fantastic.
Really?
You press the button and you get 2 pancakes in a minute. They just pop out the conveyor belt. They're freshly made. It's fascinating.
Is it like it's kind of like a machine you would have seen in the first scene of Back to the Future at Doc Brown's house?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I should probably do a video of it. All right, Tiffany had to go home. Hockey banquet for Lucas. So, wishing our best to Lucas on a great season there for the Notre Dame West Haven. Yeah, that's fantastic. And Brett, he's always my favorite when they show up with multiple helmets and jerseys. Yeah, well,
A lot of different
stuff. All right, so if you're joining from home, just wanted to update you on the favorite uncle status. And let's see what we got here. Looks like last night I was privileged to see the favorite uncle with his his nephew.
Wow.
And just chilling together.
Rob
Watching the
Bocalpani.
Rangers game.
Yeah, Rob Bocalpani objecting to
So,
that.
there
We
it is.
joked that
Look at that. Look at that. Look how happy they both are. Yeah.
I joked. We're not going to say this, Rob. We're not even going to execute the joke. We're going to tell you about the possible joke, and the joke was that we're going to ask Thomas if his favorite uncle was Uncle Rob, and report that his answer was Rob who.
Right.
So the question is still open. It is still an open question who the FU is, right? No, the book is closed. It's Uncle Matt.
I don't know.
Wow.
We're just creating a civil war within that.
Uncle
family.
Matt's here.
Yeah, he is here.
Does he live in Rhode Island?
I believe so. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, all right, we're doing a break here. I get some coffee and some cough drops.
Hair and makeup.
Yeah. Hair and makeup. All right. Blues coming out first here. Make your way down to the far bench. Marked as the away team. No, actually, I think it'd be a home team out if you're wearing the whites. But, no, I take it back. Icehawks were wearing their whites as the home team for all the games, but it looks maybe they went with their black, their darker jerseys today. But on the home bench, but pretty far from home. All right, Blues taking their stretches, as are the Hawks. Hawks in the neutral zone there, and Camp carving up his crease. Referees are out there, so ice looks to be setting up pretty nicely. It's a big temperature drop. It's about 48 degrees, and today mid-20s this morning. All the cars encased with ice, just frozen water from last night. It got pretty cold overnight. Big storm ripped through whole Northeast, especially here. Providence as well, and I know back home, a lot of the Connecticut families. What? What?
JT, I was trying to find, I was doing a little research trying to find what the rules would be for overtime. Maybe you have that there. One thing I noticed is a tiebreaker for seeding in the semifinals and finals. Tiebreaker E is quickest goal.
Yeah.
Have you seen that before?
Yeah. Yep. I always like that better than differential, honestly. But,
Yeah. Although it's after differential.
Credentials, discipline committee, coaches information, tournament rules. I don't see anything on overtime, but we're not there yet, Mike.
No, we're not.
It's 16 minutes in the third period, so. All right, Blues are ready.
One thing that Jonathan Press noticed that I didn't, which there's a long list of things probably on that list, but there was a goalie change at exactly 8 minutes in the second. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't see
Yeah.
that. Okay.
So have not tested, he thought, and I think he's right, did not test that second goalie yet, that the really terrific glove that we saw early in the game.
Oh, it's true, and that blocker there for that goalie,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He's got
The little Domino's style blocker.
Yeah, he was playing yesterday, I know that. Okay, so different blocker. Good eyes on that.
That's research, you know?
Glad he's on the team.
Yeah.
Briscoe tries to get along the wall to Heslin. Heslin going to chase that puck up ice. If only we had the glowing puck to be able to see where that puck was. Shook's in the zone.
Shook keeps that puck moving as he keeps his feet moving.
Yeah. So pesky. Centering. That's a shot.
Low angle shot requires a save.
And Marcus Howe into the zone, sounds like. Press, big stretch pass. Hasn't been able to get to it. Runs a little wide.
Durso completes the change.
Chase there, Big Blue coming behind the net. Good presence. Goes back to Camp and swiped out clear by Croft.
Press shields the puck, uses his body effectively. Kowalczyk can't quite clear.
That one comes back to Camp. That shot from Icehawks bench there.
Save and cover by Camp. Gonna get I think a full change, 10 new skaters. Delmonico will take the face-off on the right side. Kowalczyk would likely have taken it on the left. Or maybe not.
Yeah, my theory got tested a little bit over the weekend, and I wasn't always on point.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that.
Okay.
So I think something else is going on.
Yeah, okay.
We haven't adjusted for in the model. Oh, good idea there, Kowalczyk over to Delmonico.
We get it from the bench. Let's go from the Blues bench. That's called coaching, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. That's good.
A little bit of unease and frustration from the fans right now.
Yeah. I always love the coaching skate.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
From the parent side.
Yeah.
As if that was not what you were trying to do.
Yeah, yeah. Delmonico's in with Mowbray.
Delmonico
shoots
throws
it.
That, yeah.
Peels off for a change. Could be a dangerous moment here as the change is executed.
Well, this goaltender has gotten tested.
Yep.
3 or 4 quick shots here. And
Yep.
to the task.
That's just
tire and,
panic in the voice of the Blues coach right now.
yeah, reaching another octave there.
Yeah.
I don't think we have the bench mic'd up, but
That would be great.
That door's a little sticky. Shot coming towards the way of Camp, and Camp corrals it. His rebound control's been great.
We've talked about it before, but Camp is terrific at getting up high in situations where he needs to, and that was a positional save there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Smith will take this face-off. Not Taylor. Smith's not usually taking face-offs, right?
Well, I don't think Taylor's out there, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he is, sorry.
He is.
Yeah. That's coming all the way down. No ice. Looks like it's waved off.
Have we seen Carson Rainey yet this period, JT?
Not. Ayers is there. Ayers
Oh, wow. What work by Ayers.
tries to backhand it over, looking to help him. Absolute scrum at the net. And Horseman pushes Taylor off the puck. And looks like we're just going to blow the whistle. Actually, Renshaw conferring with his partner.
I think we're going to have a penalty, JT. I think Horseman is being sent to the net after that clear out of Taylor.
Horseman knew something was up. Okay.
He's pretty sure he's going to the box.
All right. Goalie smiling though. He's mopping hair there under that bucket. Wearing the sports specs.
We got a 2 and 10. Oh, maybe not.
No.
I thought we were calling
Well,
up.
they were talking to the referee.
That was like full on whisper, like it was really in his ear.
Yeah, it was an intimate,
you know?
intimate conversation.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's such a quiet rink. He's got to get close if he doesn't want us to hear it.
5 on 4. Okay.
Yeah,
so
no, this is a power play.
Horseman, all right, Horseman in the box for 130.
It was just that final clear out.
It
It was a roughing, but it was just after the whistle clear out of Taylor.
Gotcha. All right, that's going to put the Icehawks on the power play. Their power play's been looking good today, and Heslin out there with Press, Wolf, Croft, and Shook. Shook hanging on the back side. Shot from Press. That one bounces up. I don't think it was from here. Had the angle. Shook getting pesky. He's in the crease. He's making a crease line violation if he keeps that up. And he's hanging right outside the crease. He's not even pushed in. He's pushing his opponent in.
You get the feeling in a game like this, JT, that it's going to be special teams that do it.
Yeah.
Shook just working and working.
So persistent, so frustrating to play against that, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Shook throws it over, and it goes wide, but Pad's down there for the goalie. Oh, wow, I don't know how Croft kept that in the zone, but he did. But that one got it by
27 to go in the penalty.
Oh, that shot blocked from Heslin. Shook tries it too. Oh, we got 3 Icehawks there, but that's on the stick at Blue. And Blue gets the clear for the Blues. And Howe gets deep into behind the net. And Wolf is going to come up ice. 5 seconds remain on the man advantage, but that's going to put Horseman back out on the ice, or at least to the bench. I don't even see Wolf get that aggressive. Oh, there it is. Loose puck, and comes the way of the Blues. And Blue heavy shoulder to Heslin, center ice.
Just all of that puck battling at the top of the crease.
right now. These skaters are playing their 12th period of play.
Yeah.
And not always the best hockey, but it is absolutely grimy and greasy.
Got to give a lot of credit to those Blues penalty killers.
Yep. And they got to change and get some fresh legs out there. That one quick turn to Camp. Camp gets to it. He gets a freeze and he'll get a face off to his right side.
More urgency from the Icehawks fans right now than maybe at any point other than earlier in the year.
They're usually a pretty calm, cool,
Yeah.
collected group.
I think they're sensing that the team needs some energy from the, from without.
They're usually very much the Connecticut, steady habit.
Yes. Nice battle there by Delmonico, Croft, Kowalczyk. Mowbray to press, mishandled. Press regains.
The urgency himself.
Yeah, he does. That's a nice job.
The winger, Champlain. Delmonico tries to get over the line. Oh, Kowalczyk helps it out. Kowalczyk, great effort at center ice. And Press pushes his opponent. And going to chase that is Delmonico. Delmonico is going to give some pressure. Big stretch pass. Blues get it into the zone. And they give chase. Number 8 throws it. And Croft gets it clear. Back to neutral. Center ice regroup. The Blues. And kind of just playing a tennis match here between both blue lines. Croft again. He gets it clear. He pops it up. And backman and front agree. That's a nice call.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how both coaches manage their lines as this period progresses. See if that bench stays as long as it has been throughout this tournament. All right, Smith again taking these face-offs. Taylor and Ayers there with him. Carson Rainey still haven't seen him, I think, this period.
Seen him out here, I wonder if that jumbles things up a little bit too.
Yeah,
that comes to the point. That one comes wide, and Camp is upset about something there. He's calling for something. He was going to talk to the referee there.
Rainey had an ice pack on that arm at intermission.
Okay. Down on the elbow or the?
Yeah, I couldn't quite tell. It looked like maybe the forearm.
Okay.
All right, Heslin, Durso, and Shook out there with Wolf and Croft. Shook chasing. He's got Heslin with him.
It up. He's got 2 inside. Shook shot. Funky rebound. It's close to the post. That one froze into the ice, and again, good bang play there.
One thing we're seeing here, I think, is some really good goaltending from the Blues.
Yep.
Really from both nets.
Yep.
But that's a difficult situation. That's a 3-on-1 with speed, and the goaltender controls the rebound.
Yep. Well, you got to move the puck there too. I mean, you got to get a shot, get a rebound, or move it to the outside there and move it to that weak side. We saw Icehawks hitting score on. How coming back? A nice back check. Coming back is Croft. Looks like Croft might get.
Penalty shot.
Number 12 going for the penalty shot, but wasn't the act of shooting. But wow, it looks like Croft will head to the box, and that'll be for a hooking call.
Okay, so Croft caught out there and retreats and commits the penalty.
Yeah, sometimes those are good penalties to have, right?
It's better than a goal.
That's going to be clear all the way up, and probably nice. And it is. It robs 5 seconds off the clock.
Clock's still running. Clock's still running. Clock's still running. I'm not
saying it loud.
I'm not going to yell clock. All right,
it's also
so
when the whistle, right? It's when the whistle happens.
Wolf and Press and Heslin and Shook are going to try to kill the remaining 121 of this penalty.
That one comes out of the zone. That's, again, nice, but, it's a funky one. Coming up on edge. And, waved off. I might have grazed the net there or the post.
It hit that apron, I think, and it was waved off, and that could come to the advantage of the Blues.
Yeah. King shot. Rebound. Press clear.
Great job by Press.
I don't think I've seen this green helmet yet.
No, I don't remember the gloves or the helmet.
Gotham from Gotham, the green Gothams. That was
too many men. Too many men.
Not getting the call there, and that one hit the skate of the exiting player, and did not make an effort on it. But
JT, doesn't that seem like a no-brainer?
Yes and no. There's a lot of discretion there. And
Okay.
Players getting dropped left and right. 20 seconds remain. Short-handed effort here for the Icehawks. Heslin comes in. He's got Shook with him. Stepping down, it's Wolf. 10 seconds remain in the penalty. That one's going to be iced all the way down. That's a weird ice there on the power play. But
I don't.
Seconds remain, and that'll be a face-off inside Blues zone.
I don't know if this is a real pattern that I'm seeing, and if so, what it is a symptom of, if anything. But a lot of Icehawks shots going high, right? I wonder if that's
some are blocks too. I mean, some of the,
Yeah.
the other sticks are in the way. And
Yeah.
It's a shot, but it's getting blocked out there.
Okay. Wolf coming off, Shem coming on, Croft in the box for another 4 seconds.
Croft looks like he might come right to the ice. I think that might be the sequence. Shem going on D, and maybe he'll come back up to wing as Croft comes out from the press. I don't know.
That's great analysis.
Croft is coming in. 1 foot over, 2 feet over. Croft comes right to the ice, and 3 defensemen out there. Oh, nice grab by Camp. He tracks that one off the ice into his glove. 7:03 remaining in regulation.
2-2 in the third. They only play 3, JT. There's 3 periods.
Well, they
Just so you know. Okay.
until they don't, until they play a fourth period.
Until they play a 4th period, yes.
Right now, this has been a goaltender battle. And Shem over from Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk there, loose puck, still drifting around, not sure where it is. They know where it is, though. Look where the action is. And Shem at the net, and trying to clean up some of the loose change.
Strong goaltending for the Blues again.
This has got to engage you as a goaltender mentally. You just got to so hunker down, because you know it's coming at you. You got to stop it, right? And every
So much
shot
focus
matters.
required.
Yep. Not sure if I want to get into the mind of a goalie, but it would be fascinating. Croft throws that one on ice. Loose puck. And
These bounces, JT.
yep. Monaco chases it over and gives it to Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk's all. And Monaco comes back out to help out and assist. So Monaco goes the other way with it. Shem's got to chase that over. He's playing on the other side for wing. That one comes out to neutral. Croft is there. Croft back to Kowalczyk. Nice pass. Kowalczyk getting a lot of attention at the blue line. Comes to Delmonico. Delmonico's going to rim that. Shem's peeling off. Adding the attacker is Durso. Durso comes to ice. Husk steps down. Delmonico plays his post. Another step in for Croft. And
No ice.
And no. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Backman waves it off.
Wow,
Front
back
man calls it.
The front man called it, and then back man.
All right,
man.
we'll take it.
Are we going to center ice? Yeah, they're going to do center ice. That's what I thought. They're communicating. All right, so center ice. My bad.
I like this guy. I like our guy here.
Yeah. Good call, good call. I'll just get it right. I'm fine with that, too.
Yeah, that's good.
You know?
All right.
Oh, weird bouncing puck.
77 gets it deep.
And 91, the deepest player there. And looking to help out is Durso. Durso
Shook battling where he battles.
freeing that puck is Heslin. Heslin shot. That hits the outside of the net.
Side netting. Coach Delmonico wants pressure.
And with speed there is Husk. And that comes back around. Croft stretches out. Camp there. Camp gets to it. And ooh, somebody's hurt there. Looks like
What a sequence. Looked like the Hawks were going one way and then they were on their back foot going the other.
Good intensity in this game, Mike. So far, scoreless in the third. Knotted up to 2 game in the third.
All right, Ayers and Taylor, and Smith.
Wolfie's it behind the net, gives it to Ayers. Ayers, up Smith. Smith.
What a pass.
Nice pass up to Taylor. Taylor's got an effort to get to it. Taylor does. Taylor, before he comes back to it, he surveys the scene. Ayers shot to net. That one comes through the paint.
Press and Wolf at the blue line.
Taylor blows the tire. It's going to come up along the wall. A lot of Icehawks there, but Blue achieves an exit for the Junior Blues. My boy Blue.
Press is so good with that backhanded chip.
Shot. That one blocked by the skates. That one from Miles Wolf. Taylor again persistent along the Icehawks bench. He tries to get it up ice. Shem's going to help out. Shem plays the body.
4 minutes to go.
Finds his way to center ice. Coming in the zone. Yeah, Press getting physical. Press uses the glass. Gets an exit. Shem chases. Shem pushes a player. He's going to rim that one. And Delmonico down there. Delmonico is in the zone. Delmonico using his size. Get down deep. And Kowalczyk without a stick. He skate blades it over. Kowalczyk and Delmonico behind, deep below the goal line. Kowalczyk turns it.
Press collects, surveys the scene, moves his feet to Wolf. Wolf gets it up the boards. Kowalczyk, deep by Kowalczyk.
Everything's a backhand.
Yep.
The goalie thought that was going to be a ice or something, the way he played it. Yeah, Press's shot, redirected by a shin guard. Oh, in front! Oh! Love that, sitting up on top of the crease there is Delmonico. That one came back over to him. Another shot, bouncing puck in front. Shot from Wolf, helped along by Delmonico. 3 minutes remaining in the third period. Mike, we got a pretty intense matchup
Yes,
here.
we do. Yes, we do.
Icehawks keep the zone, and long shift for both sides. Absolute pressure here, keeping them in the zone. Coming back out is Durso. Durso angles over. Durso taken down. That comes back around, top man. Oh, and Miles Wolf is there.
What work
Puts his
by
tape
Wolf.
on.
Wow.
Comes from behind.
Incredible.
That puck. And that one, Durso pushed off the puck. Good defensive play. Pad save. And Rhode Island back on the attack. Gain the zone with 2:20 remaining in regulation. Press way outside. Press low. And somehow he, again, got the... They're just talking to each other.
All right, it's Heslin. Oh,
And
yep.
timeout called.
We should have been able to tell. We should have been able to tell because there are only 4 skaters out on the ice for the
Round
Hawks.
robin. Round robin, no timeouts. Semifinals, they do.
All right, Coach Delmonico going to draw up a set play here.
Yeah, it looks like he's low down there. He's got the
Yeah,
got something on the
I would suspect we might end up with if they win the face-off that it's to a D behind the net, and then Heslin comes behind the net and winds the machine.
Let's just see this.
Just the goalie chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just chilling.
Amongst the storm. It's just calm, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
two of them just chatting
Just
it up.
chill. Hey, what do you think about the new Fortnite season?
Yeah, right? That's kind of what it is sometimes. Like, what's there to say to the goalie?
I had a baby. Brick wall.
Right? All right, so both teams making use of the timeout here. But we got 2:09 with 2-2. Third period.
Wow.
What's that?
It's coming down to it.
It is.
It's coming down to it.
Yep. This is why we do this, right? That's one of the great things about sport. You don't know the outcome, right? Well, I can't tell you what's going to happen, but I can tell you what could happen.
Something's going to happen.
But something will happen, and we will all be witness to it.
Yeah.
All right?
And the Icehawks,
And
just strange goals, really, today, I would say. And everything, this whole game has been about the slot, the bouncing pucks and the battles in the slot.
right.
And for the most part, the defenders have won those battles.
Face-off drawback for the Icehawks.
There's the design play.
Yeah, Shook tries to V it up. Yeah, that's a tricky wall there. We've seen that. This being our third game here. Haslam gets that up to Croft. Croft at wing. Croft comes up ice. Croft is going to enter the zone. Croft is looking for Heslin. He's got Heslin in the middle. Comes back out to the point. That's press. Good idea there. That comes over. Oh, nice job to keep that in the zone. There's blue jerseys around it too. Very opportune stop there, just on the other side of the blue line. Another step down from Wolf. If you're going to do it, you got to win it, right? And same thing there, you got to win that puck. And Bress using his angle and body and gets that to Heslin. That comes up ice. Heslin and Shook. Heslin comes over. He's got 3. He's got a beat. That comes around. He is stripped down to the ice. Absolute bear hug shot from Press. We're still playing. And adding the extra attacker is Kowalczyk. That comes back over. Oh, back man is Croft. And still a delayed penalty. Mike, this 130 penalty is going to flop in if we go into
I don't know
overtime.
if you want. I think you want to take the penalty here, JT. 45 seconds to go. I think you want to play 5-on-4 instead of 6-on-5.
I see what you mean. You want every second in regulation.
Because you're not going to have the full 130.
Well, no, you will. It's going to flop into overtime.
It will?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
But,
Got it.
But, I mean, and you're also, I mean, you're making use of the 6-on-5, right?
Yeah, okay.
So timeout now called
I was not realizing that it would extend into
for the
overtime.
Blues. Yeah, that's the thing. That was a strip down. that just goes to show you how tough it is to play that number 91.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just how do you stop him? And even then, he still had the puck on his stick.
Yeah, yeah. The Hawks have done a good job in a lot of situations today, including those delayed penalties. Camp showing a lot of skating ability, getting off the ice and possessing the puck.
Yep.
Those are some real chances they had out of that puck possession.
No, like you said, nothing here's been easy and nothing's been clean and everything's been a little funky.
Holy smokes.
Right.
Whatever, if there is a goal to come, and I expect that there is somewhere, it's going to come, I think, from a stick battle in the crease or in the slot.
Right.
We don't know. We were trying to research
We were trying
it.
to find the overtime
Yeah,
rules.
we couldn't find it.
It's probably a 5-on-5 for 10, and then take it from there, and then another 10, and then that's usually what they'll do. But yeah.
So if we're headed to
We have the time
overtime,
for it, though.
we aren't sure.
Yeah.
We aren't sure what the rules are.
Sometimes they'll do a full 16 too.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
yeah.
I don't think they go 4-on-4
With a golden goal or play the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Well,
sudden death. Golden goal.
Icehawks are going to try not to get it to overtime. They're going to try to score on this power play here. 45 seconds to go. Offensive zone face-off.
Right,
Coach
so,
Delmonico has a
here,
plan.
And, in a cold court there is Master Croft. And, he talks him up a little bit. He's always the spirit animal of this team. Right?
All right, Heston will take the face-off. Wolf and Press on D. Croft and Shook on the side.
Wolf. And one thing the Blues have given is a little bit of time and space on this. And not in the spot that Shook wanted it. Wolf looking. Wolf's got Press. Press at the dot. He comes over to Shook. Shook's going to play that off the wall. Shook shot. Bounces high. That's a tough one for a goalie to pick up in the air. But good white backdrop from the roof. Heslin looks for Shook. He goes to Press. Croft in the middle. Croft shot. Again, another high one. Bounces up. 15 seconds remain in regulation. 10 seconds. 7 seconds. Coming back over. Oh, shot. High on the glove. And we're knotted up here and headed to overtime, folks. At 45 seconds, exactly halfway through the penalty, right? And again, that penalty will flop into overtime, so both teams will make their way to the bench. Don't think we're getting a nice cut here, Mike.
I don't think we're getting a nice cut here, but we are getting some free hockey, JT.
Every part of this weekend has been bonus hockey, and we have more bonus hockey.
It's bonus hockey. I did notice what the entry fee is per team in the
right.
rules. Did you notice what it was? I assume that it's CHC paying that.
You think it's
Us,
CHC, or you think
it's out of my pocket indirectly.
You think it's the CHC that pays for that, or you think that Tiffany would probably know?
Well, it's hard to ask those clubs to foot the $1,500 bill, which is what it is per team for this tournament.
Do you think they're writing 2 checks for the 2 Connecticut teams?
I think that's part of their budget. I think that's part of our fees. I think that the other teams that were left in the wake of these Icehawks are paying for this tournament for them to play in this tournament. That's my guess.
Well, but also think about what we spent for hotels this whole season. If I could have foregoed that, if CHC could have paid that for us. That would have been nice to, you know.
Right.
But and EJ and every other every other game. This 82nd game of the season, right?
182nd.
Yeah, feels like it, right? 162.
All right, there's 10 minutes on the clock, and there's period 4 up there. So your prediction came true, JT. It's the 4th period, the fourth third of the game.
There's the 13th period of play this weekend.
And we'll see if there isn't a goal in the first 10 minutes here. We'll see what happens.
Look at that.
Yeah, just Thomas Heslin just playing around.
Thomas Heslin. Are you cold?
I'm a little cold.
You are shivering.
I'm a little
right
cold.
now.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, you think it's switch sides?
Oh, Tristan Camp in a. All right, so
sometimes they do, sometimes they don't in overtime. So
interesting. Now it adds an element of complexity. First of all, the Heslins and all the offensive fans have to get down. They're making a hustle. A lot of Icehawk fans hustling. John Wolf running. But it changes the way those changes happen, right?
Yep. Horseman comes in on it. He throws that deep. Again, on the power play here to start overtime. 30 seconds remain. Shook shot. Heslin there looking for a redirection. And they're waiting. The offensive fans are getting their way down there. Well obstructed view. And Press able to keep it just at least the neutral. Wolf comes back. 15 seconds remain and the man advantage for the Hawks. Shook shot. And I think that hit somewhere. Blocker save. Goes back over. And goalie grabs that one off the side apron. And gets it under his glove.
This Junior Blues goalie has a second half shutout. I think this was not a change, right? This is the same. Yeah, it is the same goaltender who played the second half of the game. And he did not. No goals for him.
Press shot. Floats it out on the ice. Final seconds of the man advantage. Man comes over the bench. And now comes out of the zone. He's got to escape. Get back on sides. Croft is going to bring some pressure with Heslin. And that one comes up to Camp. Camp gloves it. Wolf gets it to Shook. Shook feeds it. And at the center ice crest. And that puck just kind of sits on its own, unattended, for the millisecond that seemed like it was. Shook. Heslin. And Mancini throws it back up in the zone for the Blues. And we're going back and forth along the blue line here, Mike.
8:33 to go here in what I guess is the first overtime period.
Oh, weird hop up.
That is not a play that can be practiced, JT.
No,
Tristan Camp,
the shoulder.
That's a high hockey IQ play.
Yeah.
To be following that, very athletic play too. I wouldn't like to see what would happen if that puck hit the ice.
Yep.
All right, Delmonico will take the face-off. He's got Kowalczyk and Smith. No,
it looks like Delmonico with...
Shem. Kowalczyk and Shem with him.
Oh, yeah. And Shem kind of a hanger there at center ice. Shem's coming up ice. He's got some speed. And Wolf has to pull it back out of the zone. Wolf gets pressure from blue. And Gotham, wearing the green Gotham helmet. Husk and Mancini run into the wall. That one put to the front of the. And we say we got ourselves a penalty coming the way of the Icehawks now, with a high sticking call. And with the touch up there, so that'll put the Blues back on the power play here in overtime. Oh, they got 5 out there. I'm not sure they can
got a hook.
That.
Got a hook.
Not sure they're going to have to pull one here.
All right.
Well, Wolf's the one they're pulling.
That's nice if you can get it.
Yeah, but
All right, Heslin and Croft and Press and Shook are going to try to kill this penalty. Well, that's not what you want in an overtime period, but it's what they got.
So it's dealing the cards that are dealt to you. And a sticking call. King's looking to walk it back in. And we're going to achieve an exit. And we've seen some shorthanded efforts here, Mike, too. And if you got someone who's going to chase, it's going to be Heslin. That's going to be icing call. But he's kinging high up there, kind of leaving 3 down in the zone, playing a 3-on-5 almost. And but with that, right, it makes you pull a player, and the defense has to put a guy out in the neutral zone with him. So now you're just playing 3-on-4 instead of a 3-on-5.
Yep.
So you got to mark the man, especially the hanger there. So Icehawks don't always employ that strategy, but D to D, shot, pad save, to the side. Shook tries to get it out of the zone. Heslin's there. Heslin at center ice and regrouping are the Blues. Blues are coming back in.
King with speed.
Seconds. Shot from King, blocker, save from Camp. And a lot of people touch that, no ice. And Shook's gonna chase all the way down. Shook tries to angle in for position, his Blues opponent. And Heslin with it, Heslin along the wall, being disruptive. And Shook trying to get down on it. Camp plays up high, blocks that.
What an effort by Shook.
We got ourselves a fracas there with 47 and 17. And looks like cross check coming the way of 47. And we're gonna have some 4-on-4 hockey here, Mike. Wow.
4-on-4, also known as Thomas Heslin time.
Wow, so what's that, DeRusso? All right, so
is that a rough? Is that a rough?
It's a cross check.
Cross check.
It's a cross check. I think Shook and him got tangled up, and he was on the ice, and not sure how the two of them tangled up, but I mean, Renshaw was right down there, so had eyes on it.
And he didn't make the call? Renshaw did not make the call?
I think Renshaw did.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so
they're telling them they need a
ice
net guard. Heslin's being sent off, needs a net guard, I think.
Okay.
Or I don't know why he's sent off.
Shot from Wolf. That one gets in the glove of the attendee. That was a rising shot there from Wolf. Miles Wolf, a gifted lacrosse player, too.
Who's that?
Miles Wolf.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yep. And comes back to Wolf. Wolf is going to send it deep. Just 4 on the ice for both sides here. Croft sees it. Croft is going to give it over to Wolf. Wolf's going to take a shot from the dot. Wolf backhands it over. Taylor's got to win that race, but big Blue opponent.
5 seconds away from 5-on-4 hockey.
Looks like here, that'll put Heslin back on the ice. And Heslin comes to ice as the penalty expires for the Icehawks. 55 seconds to work with on the man advantage. 3 penalties we're working through in overtime here. Neither team able to capitalize. That one comes to Heslin. He's got Taylor at his side. Heslin looks. Taylor there. Taylor trying to tee up. Heslin comes back to Croft. Croft takes a shot. Taylor looking for a little tip over.
30 seconds remaining in the Icehawks power play.
And he's been out there for a while. That's Miles Wolf. Croft seals the door on the blue line. Wolf coming down with Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk there. Kowalczyk and Wolf communicate. Wolf takes it. Croft's going to take a high shot slot. That comes back to Shook. Shook kicks the zone. 5 seconds remaining. No stick for, and we got a 5-on-3 right now. Broken stick, I believe. 5-on-5 hockey. Shot from Heslin. Hits the glove. Redirected outside. Heslin's still with it. Heslin tries to get to it. Shot from Kowalczyk, loose puck. And Blues back on the attack.
Holy smokes, JT.
Some tired legs here, Mike. Kowalczyk looks to carry. He's trying to get back on side. I don't think your stick counts.
Heroic effort by Kowalczyk.
That's wild.
You don't get an extra timeout in overtime, do you, JT?
Huh?
Do you get an extra timeout in overtime?
I don't think so. That was the broken stick. So one of the Blues players coming off the broken stick, and he had to drop that stick. We didn't really see where the broken stick was. It must have been along the wall. But Wow, that was quite a sequence, Mike.
Yeah. All right, well, we're back to 5-on-5 hockey after a lot of complicated special teams action. Shook, Heslin, Durso, Press, and Croft.
Heslin's got Shook. Heslin's going to do it. And there it is! The Icehawks victorious in the semifinal round. And Heslin roofs it in overtime. A golden goal.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either, but he's looking for his team to come out.
Whatever that is, he's doing it.
Ice. Oh my goodness, Mike. Great effort from both sides of this. And I want to again thank our hosts here too.
That was a bar down. That was a backhand, short side, bar down with speed.
You said it was going to be a greasy goal.
I did. It wasn't.
It was not.
There really should have been two options. It's going to be a greasy goal or it's going to be Heslin on the short side.
Oh, wow. And these Icehawks have just dazzled us all season.
I hope you didn't have any plans other than hockey this afternoon, JT.
Pretty much from August through March, we all know. If anyone asks what you're doing this weekend, it's hockey. And we're extending the season. So great effort, great game here.
Wow.
Again, these are the Rhode Island champions too, Tier 3 champions.
Yeah.
So,
that's a good hockey team. I'm not surprised they came out of Rhode Island victorious.
It could have gone either way, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
It really could have. And
goaltending was big. Goaltending.
Happy to live to see another game, though.
Yeah.
Well, glad you got, late checkout. And good you stayed at
I'll put in a good word for you. Yeah.
I was told they couldn't ask till 7:30, so I don't know how you asked for that.
I asked.
When you left at 7 o'clock.
That's the craziest rule in the world. You can't ask till 7:30 a.m. What's that about?
Yeah. All right, Pat Kowalczyk, sending some love. I want to thank you guys for joining us.
All right.
Hey, we're going to go back to the hotel, get reset, charge some batteries up, and get ready for a game this afternoon.
2 o'clock.
For which, I don't know who we're taking on because Smitty on Ice is one of our West Haven fans that's watching. I'm curious how that is going. Maybe he can tell us.
Any word how the West Haven game went?
Well, he just said 2-2 here. I don't know if that game is 2-2 as well, right? I wonder if that went to overtime as well.
Wow.
We don't have a reporter at the other facility, do we?
No, we don't.
West Warwick.
No, we're gonna have to crowdsource that.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here, and
I hope
let's
Renshaw's
get some final skating in.
I hope Renshaw's doing this afternoon's game.